Well, you know, I'm gonna say starting off with MySpace, you know, you gotta think like it helped a lot of people, you know, say like Soulja Boy, who blew up off of MySpace, which in my opinion, I think Soulja Boy's crap. I'm not hating, young men get your money, but social media helped him blow up. But the way it is now, it really helps out, man, because the labels out there are not looking for, you know, just an unknown somebody. They're looking for somebody who has a following, so they know they're gonna get their money. Like, you know, in social media, you know, it helps a lot. Like, you gotta have so many YouTube views, you gotta have so many tweets from other people on Twitter, followings, you know what I'm saying? It's Instagram, everything's popping up now, you know what I'm saying? But me, you know, I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of boys that's from the hood, like, that made it, they got somebody doing that for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really know too much about that, man. I'm gonna be honest, all I know is Facebook, because everybody on Facebook that I know, but I do need to get out there because I think it could help, man. Like, Twitters and things, I don't think it's really hurting anybody in the game. Only when you're out there, like, doing your own self bad. When people recognize you out there doing yourself bad and you're not keeping it 100, then that can hurt you. People can be like, man, he's not real, man. Like, this nigga out here lying. I can't, you know. That's the only way it can hurt in my eyes. But other than that, I think it's a good thing for the artist because that's what the label's doing it for.
I say social media, you know, like they say, it's kind of like publicity. They say there's no such thing as bad publicity. It's like a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time. It's like, oh man, you got punched in the face, your man got knocked out, but you're on all the fucking blogs right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the same thing with social media. It's like, even online and what, you know, online capabilities have done for the market. It's like you used to be able to, people were going platinum, you know, because that's the only way you could get the music, you know what I mean? So record sales were phenomenal. People were actually supporting the artists. Nowadays, you know, artists are suffering from that, you know, to this day, you know, downloads and piracy. But it's like at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, because those same people may not buy the album, but they're showing up to your concert, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, you know, just like you said, the market is saturated, you know? It's very saturated with people who are, like I said before, doing it for a hobby. They really don't know that this is a business structure. They're just out here putting out videos and putting out YouTube and doing this and doing that. So you got 7,000 rappers in each state, you know, who are just cluttering up the whole, you know, cluttering up the airwaves for the actual A&Rs who need to hear the music, and the people who are like, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance and actually listen to something, because they've gotten so much crap that when somebody actually does send something in and it is polished and it is ready to go, that just, you know, it gets pushed away in a pile. You know what I mean? It's just, let's take the pile away. If you're doing it for fun, at least, you know, take it off the internet or something, man. Leave some space for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know that I have been a victim of that, because there's a video out there right now that I'm not a fan of. The song is great, but I felt like, man, we're putting it out there too early. But that's just not having that knowledge of really knowing what to do. Like, you know, I've been rapping for a while, but I'm really a pup in the business. You know what I'm saying? So we just some hood niggas trying to get seen or whatever by the bitches. But I'm really thinking about it. I get so many people say, Mike, you got what it takes. You just need the right people behind you and everything. And so, you know, I'm gonna go back and do things right. But yeah, that's the way it can hurt you. People rushing shit out there and putting it out there so people can see it. That's throwing your fans away. That's the downside of it too. Man, just if you want something, if you got a dream, you really got to go hard at it. You can't give up, and I've been a victim of that, man. Like, I rap, put out something, and then niggas won't hear from Mike for like 3 years, because Mike is trapping and Mike is working. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, you know, a lot of boys out here too, like, I'm a nigga who like to have money in my pocket. Like, I know sometimes you gotta go broke to get what you get, but how you gonna get what you gonna get without no money in your pocket? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I'm like, man, fuck this rap. You know, I gotta get this money. But 5 years ago, I would have been like, okay, make this money, stack it up, put it away, let's do this right, you know what I'm saying, and really go hard at it, everyday thing. Like for this music, you really gotta be at it like every day. It's like, you know, only certain niggas get found overnight. It don't happen every day. You gotta really go hard. So that's what I would tell myself. Don't play with the game, man. Make it something serious. Because I think I would have blew if I was serious. I feel like I would have blew because I've worked with many people, man. I've worked with the Slim Thugs, the Bun B's, like, you know, and that was when I was in high school, like 17, you know, and I've been around the game a long time, but I never really took it serious. I was always out there with them bitches trying to, you know, I was worried about looking good, getting this money, really didn't worry about this rap, because the rap really wasn't bringing no money, but.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about too, is a lot of people see the success from, you know, they see these successful rappers like Jay-Z and all that, and they don't realize there's a path to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
They want the end result without putting in the work to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so when you were younger, like you said, it was all about the bitches and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You think you kind of fell a victim to wanting the end result without putting in the work?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, I put out my shit because me, man, and also a lot of people know me. You know what I'm saying? So, really, in my eyes, like, man, Mike putting out something. You know, a lot of people in the hoods know me. You know what I'm saying? So, my eyes, like, Mike putting out something, man, it's gonna be loud, let's ride. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really. I had a lot of people follow me, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna put this shit out, see what people say, get a couple bitches, man, like, you know, just to do it, man, and wasn't really taking it serious, but. You know, I wish I would have took it serious, man, because I really think they could have been somewhere by now, man. Straight up.
I honestly would have told myself to travel more, just to, you know, knowing now, you know, how the market is and understanding the different coasts, the East Coast, West Coast, you know, and then being on the third coast, the unknown coast, actually in Texas, when we talking about the entertainment industry, I would have just told myself, first of all, travel more, you know, I probably would have went to school out of state, you know what I mean, something like that, and tried it. I was still doing music in college and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, when I was young, so I did that. I would have said to freaking
invent the internet?
Man, something like that, yeah, for real, right? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, something like that for sure, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I definitely would have told myself to, I can't even tell myself to grind harder, because I'm always grinding hard. Real hard, you know what I'm saying? So I would say that I would have worked with a lot less people, for sure.
Yeah.
And definitely double check and triple check all the people you work with.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out here that are sharks in the water, man, and they wear that, you know what I'm saying? It's like these wolves, man, they put their sheep's clothing on and they blend right in, man. So you got to triple check, quadruple check, be like, man, your ears is kind of big, you know, your teeth is kind of big too, you know what I mean? You want to hold up.
Sharp.
You know what I'm saying? A little sharp, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would definitely say that, you know, it's not against anybody else. It's like, you know, it's like you wouldn't bring everyone into your home or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So definitely make sure that you have credible people around you and people that you can definitely account for, you know what I mean? Because if they don't have your best interest in the end, then they're just going to leave you hanging at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you triple check that. And then I would probably tell myself to honestly go all the way through school and get my music degree. I would have did that for sure. Just because now being on the business side of it as well, wanting to start up, you know, my own label from the ground up and doing that, you know, the legit way, it's a lot easier to go to different people and go to organizations if you have that master's degree in music from Berkeley or something like that behind you, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, this is his life for real, you know, he takes this seriously. So, something like that, man, but everything else, you know, I'm glad I don't regret anything from the past because it got me to where I am today, you know what I mean? Right. For sure, for sure.